Fuck them. To World's End and back. To Davy Jones' Locker and back. To start off by saying that I don't envy the people that had to make that decision of how to move forward with Black Panther. Here we are grieving the man that brought this character to life, and we're all still grieving. Now you gotta decide, well, where the fuck do we go from here? Regardless of what the decision was, it was a shitty position to be in. I know it's a big loss to not have T'Challa in the MCU anymore, but you know what's a bigger loss? Chadwick himself, the person. I think it speaks a lot to the quality of this man's character that they decided that after one Black Panther film, his shoes are too fucking big to fill. It was a good decision to, out of respect for Chadwick, continue Black Panther, but basically acknowledge the fact that T'Challa is gone and really validate the place that he held in this world and in our hearts, and just how much of a loss we still feel from him being gone. The loss that we were going to feel when we went to see the movie, regardless of if they recast T'Challa or not. We're all going to be sitting there regardless being like, fuck, Chadwick's gone. The fucked up thing is that a lot of these people that want to boycott don't even have any of this in mind. Some of this shit is rooted in some misogyny, because these are the same people, some of them, that would rather see Killmonger somehow miraculously raised back from the dead to put on the Black Panther suit than to see Okoye or Shuri take the mantle. What in the motherfuck? So you gotta wonder if race comes into this as well. Because something tells me that if like Robert Downey Jr. croaked sometime after Age of Ultron, y'all would be hella mad if they recast Tony Stark. Also the fact that you would ironically try to destroy Chadwick's legacy. Black Panther ushering in a new wave of representation for not only black people, but now in Wakanda Forever, indigenous people. Latin American indigenous people, which might I add, is a group that gets overlooked all the time. Sometimes we're bullied and told that we're not even real indigenous. You would pull support from the black women and the characters that they play that now have to continue this legacy while still grieving Chadwick/T'Challa. You know what? I'm not surprised, because these are some of the same motherfuckers that while Chadwick's body was still warm, the first question they were asking is, what's gonna happen to T'Challa? Disrespectful asses. No, actually, if you want to boycott, y'all can stay home. We don't want to see you there. You don't need to be sitting in the theater trying to enjoy this movie while also grieving, but then listening to you complain about how it's not what you fucking wanted. Because newsflash, it's not what any of us wanted. What we would all love is if Chadwick Boseman never passed away in the first place.